Hello everyone, this is Adam from the Old Timers and Newbies Scale Modelling Group. Today we've got an unboxing and review of the Hasegawa GMC CCKW-353 gasoline tank truck. This is obviously a vehicle used by the US Army to refuel their aircraft. So the original tooling of this kit was actually a cargo truck. So it had the same chassis and cab, except the back of it was slightly different. That truck was released in 1973. Soon after, they came out with the fuel truck, which is this variant, as well as a dump truck. Now I actually have the dump truck with me. So this is the dump truck. So this set is essentially this chassis, but with a fuel truck rear on it. So let's take a closer look at the box and the contents. So this is quite an old set, but is quite widely available still, which is quite nice. It's quite a nice little set. So on the front of the box, we have a truck refueling a P-47. So that's quite a nice box art. It's not particularly dramatic, but it's a fuel truck, so it's not the most exciting of vehicles. Let's have a look around the side. Here we have some different sets made by Hasegawa. Some look really quite nice, and there's the cargo truck I was talking about. So this is the same kit, just with, instead of a cargo rear, it has a fuel truck on the rear. Inside the box we have a single bag containing some dark green sprues, the instruction leaflet, and some decals or transfers or decals, whichever you prefer to call them, and I keep on dropping them. So, first of all, let's take a look at the instruction booklet. I don't know if this is Hasegawa's normal instruction booklet, as I've never had a Hasegawa kit before, except the dump truck. So on the front we have some pictures of the kit, as well as a bit of history about it, as well as some specifications. Inside clearly laid out drawings, as well as some before assembly hints and tips. Clear drawings as well as captions to tell you what's happening. On the back of the instruction sheet we have the marking and colour painting guide. Unfortunately not in colour, but it just says olive drab, and that's quite a generic colour. We also have the sprue maps listing each part, which is very nice to see the amount of detail they've gone into in the instructions. We have the decals, which is sadly, if you can see, they're quite yellowed, which is a shame, so I have to leave them in some sunlight to get rid of the yellow. But as you can see, there's 3 stars and some serial numbers, possibly. So let's take a look at the bag of sprues. There's a single bag containing 2 dark green sprues, as well as a couple of metal rods. So here's the metal rods you get. These are for the axles. So they're very nice. It's a very nice touch, so you don't break the axle, and they're much more stronger and sturdy. That also means the wheels can move quite freely as well. So you get 3 of those. So this is the first sprue. Now this sprue is the chassis sprue. So that single sprue will construct this piece here. So on this sprue we have components like the front main cab section, which is very nicely detailed with some fans on the bonnet. We have the wheels, which are also very nicely detailed, and they have a light tread pattern on them around the edges of the tyre. So we have various wheels and tyres. I think there is a spare wheel and tyre as well. Components of the axle and the drive shafts, again very nicely detailed, quite crisp, clean mouldings. So to say this kit is from the 70s, it's a wonderful kit. We also have a driver figure, which is very nice, as most truck kits don't actually include the driver figure. The bonnet looks nice with some nice texturing on. The fuel tank unfortunately has some flashing around the edge. The windscreen, a nice fabric cover which has got some nice texturing on it, a steering wheel and 2 hooks. Here is the main chassis, which is in one piece, which includes parts of the suspension, the winch, the bumper, and various other pieces like the exhaust. The next sprue contains pieces just for the fuel truck. Again on this sprue, again with this part, we do have a couple of figures which are quite nicely done. Parts of the fuel tank, there's not a load of detail on this particular sprue, but I'm not too certain if there's a lot of detail to put on the parts, as it's a tank, it's not a lot of stuff on it. There are some flash on these few pieces here, but that shouldn't be a problem. So this is my opinion of this kit. It's a simple kit which should be quite easy to build for a beginner building models. I wouldn't build it for your first kit as it's got some small pieces. It's a shame the decals are yellowed, but that's just because this example is quite old. So it comes with great instructions, and I would recommend this kit if you're looking for a fuel truck for a US airfield. Yeah, so this is a recommended kit. If you need any advice or want to talk about any other kits, please head over to the Old Timers and Newbies Scale Modelling page on the Facebooks, and please subscribe to this channel to see more reviews, hints and tips, as well as tutorial videos. So this has been Adam from the Old Timers and Newbies Scale Modelling group. Thanks for watching.